I do got to say now, you always ask me, like, do we have any tricks? Is there anything going on? I do have a little trick for you today.
Do you know what it is, Michelangelo? Yes. Okay.
Do you know what it is?
No, I have no idea.
Are we good, Michelangelo? Should we keep going and you give me the sign when we're good?
Is my dad?
I think we're good.
Is it my dad?
You think we're good?
Yeah.
Hit the Law and Order music.
I knew it.
Bring him on if he's ready to go. We have Mr. Portnoy is on Skype here with us.
I don't know why I thought that was it, but no Law and Order music. I know they can put him on.
I know. Yeah, Michelangelo, do you have it queued up by chance?
I have. Hold on. I'm talking to Andrew in tech. He's got him queued up. Maybe we should keep going for a second.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, like I said.
Oh, we got him.
I'm here.
Mr.
This is my son.
Yeah, this is it. Mr. Portnoy, welcome to the Dave Portnoy
How's
Show.
there no music? Fail. There it is. You should have just busted in with that music first. Are we going to talk about him on his starring appearance, which is...
I think there's a couple things to talk about with him, right?
Can I say, do you remember one of the first things you ever did? We did when you were in Boston, and Millmore came over and filmed it, and you said you didn't think we could talk for more than 5 minutes, and we ended up a lot more than 5 minutes. Do you remember that?
You mean in the hotel room?
No. In the South End where you lived, you came into the living. I came over, and we were in your living room. You don't remember that?
Okay, yeah, vaguely.
Big moment in my life.
That was out of left field.
Mr. Portnoy, can we get you to hit the camera button so we could see you?
He's not used to Skype. He records
he's a Zoom
but
guy.
I know.
No, I haven't used Skype in a long
We can't
time.
see you.
All right, where's the button?
It should be towards the bottom of the screen. It's like a camera icon.
Just disappeared entirely.
Mr. Portnoy, tell us.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
All right, wait a minute. I'm back.
You
I'm
never
back.
left.
All right,
You never left.
whatever. I can see this is going to go
we
well.
can't see you. We can't see you.
But I'm here. You know
I
I'm
can hear
here. Where is the camera button? I don't see it.
It's at the bottom. There's like three. There's a microphone, a camera, and a hang up. Click the middle one, Mr. Portnoy.
The middle one.
Yeah. Oh, there we
I
go.
see myself.
Yeah, we
Got
clicked the middle.
There it is. Nice
Good.
close up.
All right. Thank you.
Mr. Portnoy, thanks for
I can
joining
see
the
this
show.
is going much better than I expected. What?
How was the news? What can
what
we
are you
talk?
doing?
I'm
Well,
all
yeah, it
set.
was on your stomach. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's not now.
You're
is
good
it?
now.
By the way, Michelangelo does a very good job.
Thank you. It's great to hear. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. And I like Eddie too. I like Eddie too.
Thank you, Mr. Portnoy. So what's
You're
up with the news? What happened?
How
They
did
cut
that?
your
How did you
segment in
end
half?
up? Yeah. How did you end up on the news, Dad?
I volunteered to be on. I went by there. I walk by there every day. And when I went yesterday, there were so many camera trucks. I walked by, and this young lady said to me, "You want to be? Are you familiar with this area?" And I said, "Yeah." And of course, I was wearing my Barstool hat. Do you know somebody named Megan, Dave?
Megan?
That ring a
The
bell?
name
Megan
Megan?
from Swampscott, maybe. Megan.
What are you
Swampscott or
saying,
Marblehead?
Megan?
I don't know. Megan, yeah.
Do I know a Megan?
Anyway, she.
I don't. Not.
All right. She was the reporter was friendly with her or something, and she mentioned her name. Anyway, so they stopped me. Forget that. And she stopped me and said, "You want to be on the air? Are you familiar with the area?" I said, "Yeah, I walk by here every day."
Were you walking past or were you lingering?
I don't know where that comes from. I walk by there every
Well, there
single
was
day.
news crews. You were you? Did you stop to observe?
Yeah, I wanted to see
Okay,
what
so
was
you were
going on.
lingering,
Yeah.
yes.
But I wouldn't have been over there if it wasn't part
Correct.
of my walk.
But when you saw it, you lingered.
Malingered or lingered?
Did you
All
take
right.
the mask down to talk?
But-
A lot of people like you're just not wearing
No,
the mask
I didn't
correctly.
realize. I didn't. No, I didn't realize that it slipped down below my nose a little. I didn't know.
Are you an ambulance chaser? Do you
But,
chase like the controversy? Like, is that what you do, Mr. Portnoy?
I think that's an insult, isn't it?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
No,
Some,
I never.
some people like to see the drama.
I don't think that's a compliment. Are you an ambulance chaser? Oh, yes, I am.
How long were you lingering there for?
You mean how long was
No,
my
when you were, so
conversation
you're
with-
on your
with them?
walk.
No,
So
I
you're
didn't-
on your walk. You
No,
see
no.
a hubbaloo. How long were you standing observing the hubbaloo?
I don't remember that. Not long. I did. You know something, and you obviously for once you agreed with me. This was all unbelievable to me. Totally. You know, I always assumed, apparently wrongly, that there were cameras there everywhere on where he lives. You would
Hold
think
on.
there had to be.
Hold on. I just
Okay.
want to clear one thing up. I thought it was unbelievable that you were on the broadcast, not the event.
No, I thought you said it was unbelievable that this happened at his house. Oh, so you're referring to me being
Correct.
on TV? Oh, I didn't
said,
know that.
you said it's
I
unbelievable
misinterpreted.
that this happened. And I said, yes, this is unbelievable. So you thought I was just retweeting it because of the story?
No, I actually thought that you tweeted that out before it was even apparent that I'd been on TV.
That's crazy. So you thought I
What's
just
the
put that?
story?
So
No.
you
Well-
thought I tweeted that clip out not knowing you were in it?
No. I thought this is a ridiculous discussion for
Well,
usual.
I think you
I
just said
thought-
that.
Can we start over again? Were you surprised? Were you surprised that I was on here? That you didn't care. You didn't care.
No, I was very surprised you were on it.
Look. And did you say something negative to them?
To who?
To Eddie and Michelangelo about me?
You're
being
talking
on?
about on this show now?
Yeah, today. A few
No.
minutes ago. Okay.
We're talking about you're
would've
talking
thought
about you
you
being
would.
on TV.
What the hell are you talking about? Yes, I was on TV.
What's
This
happening?
is so off the rails.
I am lost in this conversation. I don't.
Wait.
Let's start again. Yes, I was on TV. All right, I was on TV. How did I get on TV? I walked by an area where all the TV people were. This young lady comes
Megan.
over to me and she says, "Are you familiar? Are you familiar with this area?"
Right, no,
You
I
come
get
around
that.
here?"
I understand all that.
said,
I
"Yes,
thought it was
do."
funny and shocking that you
Okay.
were on the telecast. You seem to think I tweeted that clip out because I thought the story was amazing.
Yes, but without even knowing that I was on.
I asked
When I
you
was on
that.
TV.
I asked you that. I asked you that. I asked you that question like 2 minutes ago, and you said a different answer. I said, "You
Can we get back on track? This is such a minor part of this whole thing.
of what
No,
thing?"
it's not.
The fact that a guy drove into the governor of Massachusetts, drove into his driveway apparently with a state police guy sitting in his SUV, and the guy just proceeded to go there. That the door.
So you think that's why
side
you're
of the
on the?
house
Do you
was
think that's why you're on the
unlocked.
show to talk about that story right now?
I don't know why I'm on the show. It's your first show, I guess, and I love you.
Oh,
That's why
thanks
I'm
for
here.
doing it. The fourth. That's not why you're on the show, but it has gone
Well,
exactly
that
how
was-
I
why
would
am I on
expect
the
it to
show?
go.
Everybody's asking this. Everybody's asking that question right now. Why am I on this show?
Because you were
Well,
on
you just
the
had a
news.
birthday, right?
Oh,
And you had a birthday
Here we go,
recently.
I always screw that one up. But this is like we don't miss a beat here. This is crazy.
Why am I on this show? Who am I and why am I here?
Well, you're on the news,
You don't even know. You don't even know where that phrase came from, do you?
Mm.
Does anybody there know it?
I don't.
Okay. A few elections back.
Oh, Ross, it's Admiral
Stockdale.
Stockdale, the vice presidential debate.
Yeah. Vice presidential candidate said that was his opening remark.
Yeah.
Who am I and why am I here? He never lived that down.
You love that, yeah.
I did.
Mr. Portnoy, are you worried about losing your show on Sirius?
I was promised by my son that no matter what happens, I'll always have something because he's worried that I might
Yeah,
die.
I've been meaning, you know who, that's true, but you know who looks like is going to fill one of the spots? My old friend Clay Travis. Sirius screwed up and put like his logo on our station. I guess when you can't get the best, you go for the rest.
So what are you saying? He's going to take my
Well,
place?
if we don't have a station, I don't know that Sirius is going to fight to keep you.
They might.
More power to him.
You once told me that. Yeah, well, no, I'm not leaving you.
Well, you have. I give you
I'm with
full.
you
I give
David.
you full permission to continue your show on Sirius if you can work out a deal. I will hold no ill will. You're
I
welcome.
appreciate that.
Now, we talked a little bit last week, Mr. Portnoy, about possibly you opening up a roast beef stand. Dave would give you all the money, and you'd kind of make a business out there in Boston. Is
talked
that
about
something
that?
you'd be interested? Remember, we talked on the stream about how we.
I'm having a hard time hearing what you're. I'm having a hard time hearing what you're saying. What are you saying?
We talked a little.
No, on your end.
Oh, well, we talked. You don't remember that, Dave? We talked.
Get away from the microphone. What?
I'm not talking through the mic right now. Can you hear me?
Whatever you're doing, it's not coming in that clearly to me. But go on.
All right, so you don't remember, Dave? You don't remember talking about opening up a
Yeah,
roast
that
beef
was
stand?
one of my ideas. Yeah, way back in the day. Yes.
Yeah, so let's.
Opening up a restaurant?
Yes, let's.
Opening up what?
Roast beef.
Oh yeah, sure.
Now let's
I remember that.
have your dad open it up,
Please.
and it would be the content that would
You
come out
know
of it
that
would be unbelievable.
yeah, you know that the most popular place on the North Shore, the guy was indicted in federal court for money for not paying his
Nix
taxes
and
for
Beverly.
some enormous
yeah,
amount
Nix
of
and
money.
Beverly. He had
Yeah.
like $3 million in his mattress or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, yeah. So it must be a pretty profitable enterprise, but I guess if you don't pay your taxes, it's not quite as good as it seems.
Yeah. Well, all right, Mr. Portnoy, you guys got anything else you got to deal with here? You got any other business here, Dave?
No. That was quite a
it?
conversation per usual.
Thank you very much, Mr. Portnoy,
Well-
for joining.
I want to tell you, I enjoyed this conversation more than with another individual that David introduced me to a little ways back.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
President of
oh,
the United States.
Okay.
Jesus, I got to tell you everything.
That's great.
All right, well, let's leave it this way. Whether we're on Sirius or not, I still expect to be treated the same way. You give me something to do.
All right, Dad.
Thanks, Mr. Portnoy. I appreciate it.
Congratulations. Good luck to you guys. You're going to need it being with him. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Portnoy.
We good?
Thank you, Michael.
Wild.
Wild. But you didn't. You did see that coming, kind of. You said.
Well, I didn't, but once you said, it's like, who else could it be?
It made sense for him to be the first guest.
That
He's
conversation, that's like what it is. I mean, it's an alternate
Even
universe.
off camera.
Yeah, that's
Even
how
off
he is all
camera.
the time. It's just two people. I mean, if you go roll back that tape, he just repeatedly contradicts himself. It's insane.
When he said you didn't know after he agreed that, I knew you knew
Right,
that
yeah.
I was on camera.
Yeah. The fact that he
Unbelievable.
thought he was coming on to talk about the story and not him being on TV, he's out of his mind. And he definitely was definitely I know my dad. He was lingering and like rubbing up against the TV people probably. Be like, "Oh, you need anyone to talk about this? I'm in the area." No doubt.
Yeah.
Megan,
Because he
do you
said
know
he was-
Megan? Like, what are you talking about?
He was so stunned. He said, "I was stunned. Could you believe that happened? I had to go out there and get the scoop." Oh my God, that was unbelievable. My favorite one is when he was like at a slot machine. He was like at a casino and they were playing like other songs through like Sirius when he was on. That was an all timer.
I mean, everything there was very vintage.
Yeah, for sure. So